CyberSwitch Technologies YouTube channel. Today's video is about DLT or Distributed Ledger Technology. We are beginning a series, so be sure to like and subscribe. How the Distributed Ledger Technology was created. The first Bitcoin, Genesis block, was mined in January 2009 when many people had never heard of blockchain. The concept was not the first of its kind. It evolved as a form of distributed ledger technology, which has a rich past. But not all distributed ledger technologies are blockchains. So differentiating between the two is essential for the entrepreneurs and business leaders to determine the solution that best fits them. Building blockchain. The idea of blockchain is traced back to 1991 when the researchers Stuart Haber and W. Scott Stornetta wrote a paper How to Timestamp a Digital Document. This paper proposed the practical procedures for certifying when a digital document is created. In 2002, David Maziers and Dennis Shasha took the idea further, studying how blocks can store data. In their paper Building Secure File Systems Out of Byzantine Storage, Maziers and Shasha focused on data structures and protocol of a multi-user network file system called Secure Untrusted Data Repository that highlighted blockchain's ability to store data in each block. Blockchain development was further reinstated in the year 2005. This was when the computer scientist Nick Szabo proposed a whole new blockchain-based currency known as the BitGold. The BitGold was one of the earliest attempts, which shifts control from a single entity to other smaller ones. Szabo proposed the new currency based on computing a string of bits from a string of challenge bits. This introduced innovative concepts such as client puzzle function, secure benchmark function, and proof of work function. Szabo's BitGold could not overcome the double spending problem of electronic transactions, where digital currency users could duplicate transactions and spend the same digital money more than once. In 2008, pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto introduced a peer-to-peer version of electronic cash. This version allowed direct online transactions between two parties without a third party. Nakamoto, therefore, proposed a solution to BitGold's double spending problem by implementing distributed peer-to-peer timestamp servers that could produce a computational proof for the chronological order of transactions. Nakamoto's proposal became a reality in the year 2009 when he mined the first block. This meant that a transaction got verified and added to the base of the chain. Blockchain's rise to popularity is recent, but the distributed ledger technology is an older concept. Distributed ledger technology is an umbrella term that holds all forms of structures. The distributed ledger technology was first used in the Roman Empire. It hosted a banking system that could allow people to participate in transactions across other regions belonging to the empire. It could also be used in paper checks, leading to enhancements in updating and recording transactions. The use of the distributed ledger technology was held back due to a dilemma referred to as the Byzantine generals problem. The Byzantine generals problem is the key foundation for the distributed ledger where everyone must work individually. Bitcoin provided a protocol, the proof of work, to solve the Byzantine generals problem. This helps maintain a synchronized and a distributed ledger. 2. Why distributed ledger technology was created. Distributed ledgers, by design, cannot be easily attacked. This is because for an attack to be successful, all distributed copies will need to be attacked simultaneously. Moreover, the records are resistant to malicious changes by a single party, allowing for more transparency. Distributed ledgers facilitate the easy flow of information. This provides an audit trail to accountants as they review the financial statements. This helps limit the cases of fraud in the financial statements of a company. Distributed ledgers reduce operational inefficiencies, thus speeding up the amount of time that a transaction will need to complete. Moreover, distributed ledgers are automated. This means that they'll function throughout and thus reduce the overall cost for the entities that use them. Cryptography is a discipline concerned with communication security such as confidentiality of messages, the integrity of messages, authentication of the sender and non-repudiation of messages, regardless of the used medium such as pencil, paper, or computers. Distributed ledger technology allows for the storage of all information securely and accurately using cryptography. Once the information is stored, it becomes a constant database and shall be governed by the rules of the network. Many organizations often maintain data at different locations. Nevertheless, each location is customarily on a connected central system, which updates each one of them periodically. This makes the central database get exposed to cybercrime and prone to delays. The real nature of a decentralized ledger makes them immune to cybercrime since all the copies stored across the network need to be attacked at the same time for the attack to become successful. Distributed ledger technology has a great ability to change the way corporations and institutions work. It can aid in tax collection processes, issuance of passports, security of national identity cards, recording land registries, as well as voting procedures. Technology is revolutionizing various sectors in industries such as finance, arts, and more. Distributed ledger technology eliminates the need for a third party. This will save a lot of money and time under some circumstances. In the supply chain business, the results can be written directly by the sensors to the blockchain without the need for a third party. This saves money, energy, and time. Distributed ledger technology is inherently decentralized. This feature helps to boost its security, and therefore as the database is spread globally, it has proven to be quite immune to attacks. The distributed databases are logically interrelated, and they often represent a single logical database. Data shall therefore be physically stored across multiple sites and be independently managed. Moreover, the processors on each site are connected by a network, and they don't have any multiprocessing configuration. In general, the distributed ledger technology primary benefits are 1. Location independence. 2. Distributed query processing. 3. Network independence. 4. Transaction independence. 5. Independent database management system. 6. Distributed transaction management. 7. Hardware independent.